Yes, looking forward to it, Andrew. It's there's a lot of expectation, as we've said at the programme so far here in Scotland. It's good to see Murrayfield almost full, but it's going to be a forward battle. It's going to be a war of attrition. I don't think there'll be much expensive rugby, not certainly from Italy. It'll be interesting to see if Scotland can get their wingers out wide.
And what a noise at Murrayfield to greet round 3 of the RBS Six Nations underway, and Scotland in that unfamiliar new change strip, white with yellow epaulets, and Godman with a chip and chase down straight away, and Bergamasco and Mauro Bergamasco. What a start! What a start for Italy! And Mauro Bergamasco, who scored on his last appearance at Murrayfield, has done so again, but how quickly, and what a start.
Well, we wondered whether there'd be tries in this game. It took approximately 25 seconds for that try. My goodness, what a mistake by Phil Godman there. There'll be a few words being said there. In that, look at it here. Phil Godman looks for a little chip over, and he just got too close to Bergamasco, and it bounced up nicely. That's a terrible start for Scotland, but a fantastic start for Italy.
18 seconds. I remember John Leslie scoring against Wales here at Murrayfield in just over 9. 18 seconds, and if Scotland are to win, they're going to have to come from behind. And for a side, Italy, who have been struggling to score tries, they have won in under 20 seconds here at Murrayfield. A stunning start. Andrea Scanavacca will step up to try and make it a 7-point stunning start. And with the minimum of fuss, he does so. And we know exactly how many Italian fans there are around Murrayfield now, because they are waving their flags.
You look here, Phil Godman just a little dink over. It was a little chip for the onrushing centres, but he just took too long, or Bergamasco was too quick. That's international rugby for you. The times, your reaction times have to be quick.
20 seconds, Murrayfield went from a roaring cauldron to the silence of a library.
Move away, Six. Stay, White. Stay.
And instantly they'll try and put pressure back on the Italians. The clearing kick is fielded well by Patterson, and now it's carried on by Dave Callum, who has pace and a good bit of muscle as well. The crowd is stunned. Up goes the kick from Patterson, a bit too long. De Marigny is there, doesn't call for the mark and just wheels and sets forward himself, and then he does find touch over the head of Phil Godman, who must be wondering what has happened.
Well, his next action in this game, Andrew, is very key, because you can just see it there. That can throw somebody. A standoff, he's just trying to find his feet in international rugby. He gets a knock like that in the first few minutes. You can see his face there. He knows he's made a mistake. It'll be interesting to see how he reacts.
Mauro Bergamasco there, who outpaced Chris Patterson in 2001 to score here. That time didn't need too much pace. Good clean ball for Scotland, and Godman again. Little chip kick, and Patterson is there, but the bounce is cruel. It's taken on by Southwell. Godman again will have nerves frayed, just wants to settle himself. Still Scottish ball. Godman picks up well and finds himself under a bit of pressure, and the long pass finds Dougie Hall.
Hands out, fight, Blue, stay there. Stay.
Godman comes into play scrum half, and Taylor the link, and Chris Cussiter saw a gap under an interception, and it is another Italian try. This is remarkable. This is horrendous for Scotland, and Andrea Scanavacca has strolled in, and Italy have been gifted the dream start.
It's just a surreal few minutes that Scotland have put in here. First of all, a charge down kick for Phil Godman. This is Chris Custer, sees a gap, tries to offload to Rob Dewey, but Scanavacca just reads it beautifully, and then it's a foot race between Simon Taylor. There's only going to be one winner. What a start by Italy, but Scotland just cannot afford to be gifting tries away like this.
Looking for Dewey, finding only Scanavacca. Italy with one try from their opening 2 games in the Six Nations, and 2 tries, well, in the opening 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes here at Murrayfield. Remarkable.
These crowd won't just believe what they're saying. That guy won't believe what he's just received from Chris Custer, and he knocks it over. It's just one of these starts, Andrew, that Scotland just I spoke to George Graham before the game. He said they've never trained as well that he felt. You can see what Chris Custer was trying to do, but then it just went horribly wrong. George Graham said he's never seen a Scotland team train as well as they have this week. Well, I don't think any of us have seen a Scotland team play as poorly by giving away points as they have in the first few minutes.
Absolutely incredible. So Scotland are to win from 14 points down after 5 minutes of rugby. Troncon, grizzly old scrum half, finds his clearing kicker, and there are Italians singing around Murrayfield. It is the only sound in Murrayfield at the moment.
Well, I wondered what reaction Phil Godwin would do after his first charge down. He tried another kick over to Chris Patterson, a cross-field kick. It wasn't the best connection he's ever made, but at least he's trying things. It showed a good reaction, but then he didn't think it was going to be conceding another try straight after.
Here is Godman. The ball just behind Custer, and then a dangerous pass again. And would you believe it? This is incredible. It is Kane Robertson for a third Italian try. And Murrayfield has seen nothing like it before. Italian rugby has seen nothing like it. And the boos are ringing round Murrayfield. Murrayfield has not heard anything like this.
I'm almost speechless, Andrew. I'm speechless that a team that can gift 3 tries, and goodness knows what Frank Haddon's just been saying in his microphone, and goodness knows what Chris Patterson, his captain, is saying there. But here's the wraparound. This is straight off the training ground. Chris Custer puts a long pass. Now, I'll tell you this, I've just said that George Graham said how good they've looked in training. A move like that against no opposition in training would look fantastic. But in an international environment, when there's an opposition screaming up at you, that's what can happen. I'm just not believing. I don't think anyone is believing what's happened here. For Scotland to come back now from 21-0 down will be one hell of an achievement.
Sometimes you do run out of things to say. Just watch and marvel at the presence for Italy in the opening 6 minutes at Murrayfield. If you've just joined us, that's not a mistake. 21-0 to Italy, and just 7 minutes gone.